It's one of those times of the year where you're unsure what's going to happen. It's transfer window time. Are we going to be able to strengthen the team? One way to find out. Let's go and do it. Yes, it's going to be interesting to see what we can do, because looking at it, we creamed the league. You know, League One was not a problem at all in the end. Are we going to be any good for the Championship? We're obviously going to be losing some players, going back on loan and stuff, so we shall see. End of season review and all that lot. Transfer history, £350,000. £4.6 million that we brought into the club, so pretty good. Vision, let's have a little look. What have they got going on here? Work within the wage budget, play attacking football, possession football, entertaining football, high tempo pressing football. Build a new stadium. Okay, yeah, we'll go with it, because I don't think there's anything else we really need to worry about there, is there? And obviously attempt to avoid relegation. Attempt, so that means we're going to keep our job. Oh, I'm not feeling very comfortable today. The heat in Cornwall again. One concern. Who's this? Who's the concern? Cam Williams up. He's on loan. What's he moaning about? Team meeting, that sort of thing. We don't worry about that, because it's just what the owner said. Avoid relegation, and then they'll be happy. Confirm pre-season. Might as well go for the 5-weeker and see what we can do. Now, looking at it squad-wise, in fact, we're going match day. Tactics. We took the loan players out last time, didn't we? So, yeah. So, as it is at the moment, see, I'd like to get my funny back if he was available on a free transfer. Dan Smith, what's that now? Is that 2? No, 1 loan. It would be nice to get him back. Moving up a division, will Burnley agree with it? We'll see. Baptiste Mitchell. Now, Mitchell probably came in okay, but only as a stopgap. Probably need to do better there, maybe. Bowley, is he going to cut the mustard up here? He's definitely got the attributes in all the right places to be a decent striker. Why his marking is going up, who only knows? I think we better go and do a few weeks and see what's going on. Well, there's all sorts going on. Apparently Nat Phillips would be interested in coming to us. 130 grand. He's 32 though. It's a backward step, really. We don't really want to go spending money like that. The Palato, we tried getting him. Couldn't get a work permit though. He's 20 grand. It's £20,000 for this boy. It's just ridiculous, but he wouldn't come without a work permit. I was hoping to try and do what we did before with the other Brazilian. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Scholars? No, all that lot are going. We're not going to be worried about that. We've had a load of money pumped into the clubs. What's the finances looking like now? 12 million quid. Okay. Why is it 12 million quid income? Just money's in. From what though? I don't get. I guess from sales. Oh, of course, yeah, because we sold quite a few players, haven't we? Yeah. I'm getting sidetracked. We also picked up manager of the season. Looney got top goal scorer, so that's great news. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We have got, where did I see? Burke has done an extension purely because I think it's just that marking and all. In the Championship, maybe it'll be okay. They are interested in him. And we have transfer listed. What? How have I transfer listed him? Burley's probably. I don't know what I've done there. Maybe he's going after all that. Well, more interest in players. Abu Sane, who is a striker, would cost 400 grand. No, I don't think he's that good. Ricky J. Jones. What's he looking like these days? Transfer list 800. He's so quick, go, isn't he? But no, I don't think so. We'll be hit by a tax bill. A tax bill of £3.4 million. Goodness me. Commercial money, loads of stuff coming in there. Change of ticket prices. Cowley, we managed to get him to sign a new deal. So what's he, 19 now? 19-year-old who's training to be a left back. He's makeshift. And he's looking pretty good. So that's good news. He's happy with his new contract. There was a boy, Dunn. We tried bringing in for assistant manager for the under-18s. Nick Hayes. No, son. Sorry. You're not good enough anymore. So we've gone on another few more days and player out the window. He's going, yes, Jake Batty for £275,000 to MK Dons. Happy to let him go. He's one of those where 3-star current, 3.5-star potential. I think we can do better than Jake now. You know, he's just tackling a 10, marking of 9 in the championship. Not good enough for us. Not good enough. We've also tried to sort out money for some of our staff, which is all coming to fruition. It's all been agreed. So that's good news. Oh, the training facilities. So they might be available soon as well. That might help. Now, this is the time of year that I like to see. Now, Gustavo Ramalho, in fact, he's on a free transfer, 3.5-star, but he's 26 years of age. He does look good, so we will have to wait and see there. There's also this striker that we've been looking at, who is another free transfer, French lad this time, Tincrez, who doesn't look too bad, but he's only 6 foot for a target forward, so I'm not too sure there. But we have had a work permit accepted for Yanni Sirra. Now, he is going to cost us £38,000. He is a Croatian central midfielder, and he is fantastic. I'm not quite sure where we're going to play him. He can play wide left as well, but he's just so good. And I want good players, and he's 18 years of age. So if we did get to that stage where we do get up into the Premier League and get into Europe, he would qualify for the homegrown quota. So we'll have to wait and see about this. Yeah, our director of football done it. It's cost us a little bit on bonuses and bits and bobs, but £38,000. It's a steal, really. And another bit of good fortune on the back of that. Yes, £750,000 for Connor Ray, one of our up-and-coming strikers. He's actually probably now only 3.5-star potential because he's got some white and greyed out bits there. We've managed to get the money up, and he's going to Derby. I think he turned down a couple of other clubs, but there's a bit of instalments and a bit of 40% of next sale and all that sort of deal. So, again, more money in the coffers for these youngsters who don't think he's going to be much better than what he is now, to be honest. Hope we don't miss out on this one. We have got a new youth development guy. Very good, outstanding. 39 years of age, Jan Robert Holmgreen. Again, just upgrading the coaching staff as we go, just to try and help with all that side of it so we can try and get some better players through the door. Rashid Mashur has come in. Now, this boy is an interesting one. He is in on a free transfer from Stirling Uni. Now, he's up in Scotland. He is Algerian, with Scottish in him as well. Obviously been up there doing something, I don't know what. 5-star potential, 3-star current ability, a right back of sorts. He's accomplished. More of a wing back, but again, falls into the criteria of 18 years of age and loads of potential and loads of value to him. So we'll have to see what happens there. So quite happy with all that, how it's going at the moment. Do we want to improve on what positions we want? No, we don't tell the media any rubbish like that because we hold it against you. No way. Well, we've been hunting around all over the place trying to find some players, and it's not easy. Trying to find all the ones that are on free transfers, really just want crazy money, and there's some really good ones out there. I'm hoping when we get to 1st of July, we might be able to attempt a few more in, but don't know. Season expectations and all that. Attempt to avoid relegation, so we won't get sacked. Reach the 3rd round of the FA Cup, 1st round of the Carabao Cup. Confirm that. We're not going to go mess around with any of that. Board would like to discuss some club improvements. Particularly, striking up. Yeah, we'll try and do. Let's try and get a new affiliate in. Sounds like a good option to me. But like I said, we have had a look at so many different players And on the player recommendations, like Kevin Mafundi, oh, look at him. It's a great looking player. And again, another free transfer, only 2 current ability, 4 potential. Can play centre half, centre midfield, and on a free. There's so many like this. Let's have to see what we come up with in a minute, I think. Well, here we are now. We've now got the season fixtures are out. It's the 25th. Literally clicked one more click. So the fixtures are here. Championship. In fact, can we look at where is that? I need to go to stages complete. Yeah. Season review. We're bottom. 24th. Of course we are. Bolton there as well. Plymouth, Reading, QPR 17th. So they look like they are safe. Relegated clubs from the Premier League. Stoke, Wolves and Brentford. And this is full. We've got Bs everywhere. 1 Wolves. 1, who's that one there? Stoke player, who's worth 24 million quid. Okay. First fixtures. No, that's our friendlies. Don't get carried away, James. Watford and Bolton. Oh my goodness me. So we've got one of the teams that are going to be around us in the first knock-ins. So as it stands then, Watford are 11th. Couple of half-tasty games to kick off with then. But we've got to get some players in, I think, because we're rock bottom. And I don't like for that at all. Well, we do have a bit of good news. Dan Smith is in for another season. We're not paying any wages. We're paying a monthly fee, which is going to cost us £34,000 for the season to get Dan Smith back in again. He's still 5-star potential, 4-star current ability now rather than 3.5. So he's gone up again while he's gone back to Burnley and come back to us. So that's good news, but it's still not the first. Let's get there. Right, we're nearly there. Players leaving, contracts expiring, all of that sort of thing. And I just noticed something completely and utterly ridiculous. We've got 30 million quid in the bank. Do you know why? And where did I see that? We have 30 million pounds in the bank because we've taken out a loan, which we've got to pay back. Where did I see that? It said something about a bank loan. We've taken £20 million out in bank loans. I don't know why. I don't know what it's for, but they're absolutely off their planet. And also, Kea Simons might not be getting a new work permit. Oh, God. It's just getting worse. Right. We've now gone and got a new assistant manager. We tried him before. He's now in. John Kennedy, 45 years of age, far better than Ottaway, 1 Scottish cap in his history. So he is now in place of Ottaway, who he was all right, but just not quite good enough. Now we're on the 4th. I tell you what, look at some of these players. Look at him. An absolute crackerjack of a player. But it cost us £4.7 million. Lanroy Machine. It's called Machine. He's a machine. 600 grand. No. We've got a load of staff sorted. They're all coming in as well. But as it stands for anything else, I'm not liking it so far. This is hard work. Burnley are at it again. Jonathan Noble. Now he is one of our young centre halves and not very good. They're offering 520. I'll tell you what, I might even see if I can get some more money out of them. We've got a new goalkeeper possibly coming. Yes, we did look at the Brazilian one. Wouldn't come. This lad. In fact, look at it. This is our director of football again. 195 grand. Reflexes. No! No. It's probably just cost us 20 grand for a work permit now, isn't it? Oh, unbelievable. Oh, my God's sake. It's getting worse. Alfie Dorrington. Now, apparently, he came up on the scout report saying that he'd be interested in signing. You try and sign him. The client would be willing to consider joining the club in general, but feels that they lack the financial muscle to be able so. Bugger off. There's tons like that. Tons. Look at him. Oh, he'd be good, wouldn't he? Finally, some good news. Free transfer. Simon Muffunny is coming in. Yes, indeed. In fact, he blows old Alfie Dorrington out the window. Him and Dorrington would be a great combo. But my goodness me, Stephen Muffunny is coming home again. Beautiful stuff. Who's this one now? Centre half. Maybe. We're getting good news. The training facilities have been upgraded. Well, this is great news. £2.2 million for Jack Fletcher. He has gone to Bristol Rovers. Have they had a tycoon takeover or something? They're in League One. Well, fair enough. We've also got approval to do my next Continental. Physio, technical director, all of the stuff is all being sorted out. I thought, Alexander Staff. I was looking at Staff. This boy's called Staff. He's a striker. Maybe. But Lons, yes, he has gone now to Wurzburger Kickers for £300,000. More profit, fantastic stuff. Maybe things are going to be all right here. Have we changed anything actually with anything that's been going on? No, not at all. Alfie Creswell's been scouted now. He is a fullback, can play centre half as well. 6 foot, £1.5 million. Why are we scouting these players? I don't know. I do not know. This is crazy. Leaked the story about Brunsk. Who? Oh, another goalkeeper. Our director of football is a maniac. Absolute maniac. 34. Withdraw the offer. 34 million. 34 years of age? No, thank you. Well, Noble, 750 grand. I feel like we're robbing them. We've got a friendly out of it as well, and 40% of any next sell. I feel like we've robbed them, for sure. Now, the goalkeeper has been granted a work permit this time, so that is interesting in itself. He has now got a work permit. 850 grand, look. Well, maybe we don't need a goalkeeper then. Let's do it that way, please. Well, we now have a new director of football. Simon Mesfin comes in. Player potential outstanding compared to the other guy that we had, Holman guy, who was good. So we've upgraded that. So hopefully he's going to find players that are outstanding. And apparently I'm chasing somebody called Zifi. Where's Zifi? Another striker. Oh my God. He's a giant. And he's on a free transfer. Zifu. Let's add to the shortlist. Shortlisted. Job done. Mabea. Only a couple of days. He could be a good striker. Right. He's already started work. He's put in a bid for Scott Brooks from Derby. 18-year-old. This might be more like it. He does look quite good. Well done, Mr. New Boy, Mesfin. More coaches and all in, but we do have another central defender. Roman Egan Riley comes in. Where was he to before? He was at Spurs and Manchester City before that. In on a free transfer, 22 years of age, 6'2". Not quite as good as Muffunny, but we'll add another bit of competition. £4 a week. Not too bad at all for the championship. And we do have a new backup goalkeeper. Teddy Sharman Lowe is coming into the club. And he's pretty good. He's the one we want, I think, to be the backup. 26 years of age. Rather good. Beat off Peterborough, Wickham and Colchester. That's good. Yes, £87,000 accepted for Robinson. Good to go. And we've got another 18-year-old central midfielder who has got a work permit, and he is called Ruin Bosvelt. Let's accept £7,750 a week. Oh my goodness me. What's the not to like about this boy from Vitesse Arnhem on a free transfer? I thought under 24s weren't free. Unless that's an English thing? I don't know. Or a bug in this game. Who knows with this game? Absolutely bonkers. But he is an absolute leader of men. And he could be really good. So he's coming in, 18 years of age. Really, really happy with him. Dobin, another... What the hell are we looking at more goalies for? Stop looking at goalies, club. It's not me. I don't want them. Well, we've just had a whole ton, absolute scudload of trialists come in. And these are all that have been released from Premier League teams and stuff. And trial day, from a trial day and God knows what else. And it's not good reading. I've just wasted my time doing a trial day. Look at just absolute dross. Now the scouting here is they're just scouting all sorts. Look at this boy, a left back who would be absolutely and utterly ridiculous. 4 million quid. What are we getting here? I've been through all these already. Another one, look. A striker. Look at him. £7 million. Maybe 600 grand, but I doubt it. Depends whether our director of football could do it. What's this one? Cousins. Ooh. Maybe they're not all quite as good as what I thought they were, but Eon Toll, another defender. See, I don't want to go buying 30-year-old defenders. It's not... If I could just get Dorrington, but he's still free, but he still won't talk to us. Well, more money into the coffers. 87 grand for Darren Robinson. What did we pay for him? Was it free, wasn't it? Yeah, free transfer. So more profit. 87 grand. Look, well, you got 10 of it. You. Well, the championship odds are in. Can we actually look? So you can't actually look at it properly anymore, can you? That's the disappointing. We can. We've been made favourites to go down. Oh, well. Who's this lad now? Another centre-half. Well, you can't say he hadn't tried. And another goalkeeper who is absolute... Oh, my goodness me. Perez. We've actioned all these as well. There's been loads and loads of stuff going on with Perez. £1.3 million. We've turned them all down and trying to get more money out of them. Look at all these people making offers. And Swansea. Bonkers. And now Southampton are in. Reject. There's going to be more, I'm sure. £1.3 million. He'd be interested. He's incredibly interested. I understand if we reject the offer. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair enough. Well, it's going to be a saga now, isn't it? Southampton are in 4.2 million. What am I? I'm seeing money. £2.4 million. Ranger friendly and all that lot. Who's this now? Harris. Devontae Harris. Diego Leon. Who's he now? Another left back from Man United this time. He's available for loan. Boerveld. Centre half. Eve. Jumping reach of 9. You're having a laugh. Patinia. Centre half. Now that's more like... Oh. But he's just so much money. We're forgetting, we've still got decent players here. When we go through the team, we're talking about centre halves. We've still got Baptiste, who I really do like, even though he's got marking a 7. It's so tricky. It's so tricky. Right, we need to sort out this Southampton stuff. They're coming back in ones now, though, but it's a different one every time. Right. Things might be starting to get sorted here. Alfie Dorrington might be interested in signing for us. If we can get him, is anyone else interested? No, just us. We put an offer in. It's the first time he's actually taken an offer. No one's interested in him. If we can get him, that will surely take us off the bottom of the league. Surely. Now, I tell you what, this is costing us 22.5 grand a week. Who's the nearest? Who is the nearest on wages? When we go to wages, 8. It's more than double. Even Bosfeld on 7, look. So Davis is on 8.5. He would come in at more than. Come on! This is huge. This is huge. It is crazy. Dorrington is now worth. What a player! And he's got potential to still grow. 4.5 star potential, 3.5 star current ability, 10 to 11 million quid. That is a player. That is a player. No, this is a right back we were looking at, but QPR were in for him. And I don't think I want to anymore. Also a Nigerian lad. This is our director of football again. Perez races hot. Oh my God, look. We're up to 2.8. Do we just accept all of them? Southampton, Sunderland, Leicester and Stoke. Oh my word. Got a lone manager coming in. Griffiths is making... Oh, look at him. He's 5 star still. 3.5 star current ability. TV rights are in as well. We've got... So the Championship announced a deal for 70 million. Relegated teams. So are we getting 70 million? No. No. Well, we've got a new recruitment analyst coming in. A very good one, apparently. He's called Pratt. Right. We've got the Perez stuff up to £4.4 million from Leicester. I think we might just call it quits at that. Oh, 4.4 million quid. Look at him. Is he really going to be that good? And again, if I look at the stars here now, there's 3.5 of definite, 1.5 of yellow, whitey ones, and then half a star of greyed out mush. So he's probably only ever going to be 3.5 star player at best. And that offer from Leicester is just, yeah. Well. This is unbelievable. We've just actioned an appeal for a work permit for Genie. Yes. Now, if you've watched my previous save with Fulham, we picked up Genie for 100 odd grand. And we've done the same again now. £115,000 for the Kosovo. He's got a cap. I don't even know if he had a cap when he came to us last time. He is a right back, can also play right wing. So I'm hoping. I think we've got an ESE slot, so we can get him anyway. But as it stands at the moment, he got one turned down, but he's got this one. But we have got a left back for the other side. 16.5 grand. Callum Scannell. Chelsea? Leeds? Yeah, he was at Liverpool first of all. Leeds United. He's a left back, in my eyes. He's not a left winger. He can play left wing. So we're just about to sign 2 fullbacks who can play on the wing as well. Yes. Happy days, surely. Yeah, they turned it down. Allocate an ESC slot. So he's got to play lots of football now. Suggest Cole McKinnon, who's a central midfielder. Not really, but I think we're covered for central midfield now, really. Burnley have come in. We've rejected that because they came in with a straight 4 million. No extras. We want the extras. And Burnley, you can blooming do one. You're not having all my players. Well, Sykes has gone on loan again with a fee of £1 million optional. Are Port Vale going to pay that? I don't know. I really don't. Now, we're not far off the start of the season. Fixture-wise and all that lot, we have been playing lots of friendlies and had lots and lots of fun. Now, as it is at the moment, we've scored quite a few goals, to be honest. Now, in fact, what's gone on there? Carabao Cup first round. We might not bother with that because I want to play Bolton. It might be Watford and Bolton, actually. I'm thinking along those lines. Season preview. We're still bottom. I was hoping those couple of signings would just make the difference, but hey-ho. Well, it's opening day. It's Watford. We will be playing our first game of the season. Now, if we go to the tactics with everyone available, starting team, which obviously we're not doing yet, that'll be the first in the next episode up. Anson in goal. Griffiths Davis as your right back to start with. Dorrington, Mafunny, and Scannell as your back four. What a back four that looks. Mabea with Bosvelt in front of him. Henderson Hall on one wing. Montserrat on another. Looney and Smith up front. Now, the way I look at it, I've turned down lots of strikers this season, and I think we probably could do with another one. Bowley, don't tell me. No, I'm going to say, hang on. Transfers, yeah, unavailable. I thought I'd already done that. Bowley's not available for transfer. We're not selling him. Sharman Lowe's on the bench. The Brazilian guy is there as well, but is available for loan. We'll see what happens there. Got Cowley and all that lot as well. Wood is another boy who has come through the Leighton Orient system, which is just bonkers. 5-star potential, left winger. Look at him. He's maybe the next one off of the production line. So, all in all, we're maybe one striker away from what I really want for the championship. I think we'll leave it there for the minute. Well, thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. Yes, transfer window is virtually done. Start of the season is upon us. Watford up first, and then we'll do Bolton as well. Come on, let's get 6 points, please. It would be nice.